Today we're going to talk about conversions, and a conversion is very similar to a ratio. You're just looking at it differently. So let's go through our different conversions. So we're going to talk about measurement units. We're going to talk about US lengths, metric lengths, US weight, metric weight, US capacity, and metric mass, okay? So we have lengths, weight, and mass basically, and US and the other part. Okay, so let's go through it. So if you have an inch, 1 inch is 1/12 of a foot. Well, if you have a foot, then 1 foot is going to be 12 inches. A yard, 1 yard is going to be 3 feet. Now, if I have 1 yard, how many inches? Well, you have 1 yard is 3 feet, and there's 1 foot is 12 inches. So you're going to go 12 times 3 to get 36. Now, 1 mile is 1,760 yards. So if you want to figure out how many feet, then you're going to go 1,760 times 3, which is 5,280. So those are US lengths. Now let's go to metric lengths. Metric lengths are a little bit different, and I had a video about that earlier that you can rewatch about the metric system. But if you have 1 centimeter, that's 10 millimeters. Okay, so if you have 1 meter, that's 100 centimeters. If you have 1 meter, it's going to be, 1 meter is 10 centimeters, 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters, so now it's going to be 1,000 millimeters. And if you have 1 kilometer, it's going to be 1,000 meters. This one you need to kind of memorize because it might show up on a test. So anytime you have a kilometer or a kiloliter or a kilo something, it's going to be 1,000 of the regular length. Okay, let's go through the US weights. 1 pound is 16 ounces, and 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. It might be helpful to remember the 1 pound is 16 ounces. That's going to come up a lot. Now let's go to liters. So it's going to be kind of the same thing. So 1 liter, so if you look 1 kilometer, or let's see, 1 liter is how many milliliters? So 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters. So 1 liter is going to be 1,000 milliliters. And 1 kiloliter, 1 kilometer was 1,000 meters. So 1 kiloliter is 1,000 liters. And now let's go through cups. So 1 cup is 16 fluid ounces. So kind of like 1 pound is 16 ounces. A pint. 1 pint is 2 cups. 1 quart is going to be 4 cups. 1 quart is how many pints? Well, let's see. I think 4 times 2. Oh, no, it's 2 pints. Sorry, I was looking at it a little bit wrong. So 1 quart is 2 pints. 1 quart is also 32 fluid ounces. And I kind of wrote fluid ounces smaller. So now you have a gallon. A gallon is going to be 4 quarts. A gallon then is going to become 8 pints because 4 times 2 is 8. And 1 gallon is how many cups? And that is going to be 16. Okay? Because 1 pint is 2 cups, so 8 times 2. And then 1 gallon is 128 fluid ounces. And now we're to grams. So you have 1 gram. So let's look over here. So gram would be here and milligrams. So 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters. 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. So 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. 1 kilogram, same as 1 kiloliter is 1,000 liters. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Okay, so now we're going to get into a couple examples. So how many feet are in 48 inches? So let's go back to our table. So we're looking at feet and we're looking at inches. So if you look at the feet and the inches, let's see. It says feet is... There's 1 foot in 12 inches. So let's go and look at this. So if there's 1 foot in 12 inches, and we need to figure out